All right, guys, this is mail day number 7, episode number 31. One thing that I'm super excited about is I've gotten 9 new subscribers in the last 2 days. So if you're watching this, it might be the first video that you see pop up if you're a subscriber. I'm thinking it's helpful if I link my eBay auctions with my YouTube channel. I think when you're buying stuff on eBay, you're always hesitant on who you can trust that their cards are in good condition. So hopefully the videos help with that in the future. One thing I'm working on just to protect myself, I'm figuring out how to get a P.O. box. So hopefully after this next round of eBay auctions that I'll put on today and tomorrow, hopefully moving forward I can have a P.O. box rather than give my home address. So I know that's risky as someone on eBay, someone that has a YouTube channel with the inventory I have. I know it's risky and I understand the risks. One way to protect myself, I got some better locks in my doors and I got security cameras. So that's the first step, but I think the P.O. box will be nice for eBay returns or when I do giveaways for the channel. My address, I can just say post-game interview cards and then I can have a P.O. box. So I think that will protect me. Here is the next giveaway. I think this is giveaway 4 or 5 on April 1st, which is the first games for baseball. The opening season starts on Monday. Here are 4 cards that did not make the cut. So when I was trying to list things last time, the condition wasn't good enough for me to post on eBay. Again, I don't want returns, so I'm very picky on what I put up. The Duncan Topps rookie. This one actually could be good. Probably a PSA 8. So this one is probably a big reason why you do the giveaway. So I would say this is the PSA 8. Maybe a 9, but probably an 8. And even an 8, Tim Duncan Topps goes for 100. So if you go the route of doing this. So I'm going to give this away. Second year Iverson, you can see looks like snowflakes. Usually it's caused by cards sticking together in the packs. So my guess is whoever I got this from, can't remember. The packs were in a warm climate, and then when they opened it, they stuck together. So I would never, unless it's a valuable card, I would never put a card like that has the white flakes on there, so the card stuck together. This one I just included because it's way off center, and even if everything else was fine, it would end up getting like a PSA 7 just with the centering. To a new collector, this might not look like a big deal, but if you are trying to submit to PSA, that's a big. So you could have subgrades for BGS, for example, and you could have a centering of a 6. Everything else is 9.5, and this would bring down the grading tremendously. The other one, I didn't include this just because of the corner wear. Okay, I had 4 that were in a lot better condition. This would probably get a PSA 6 or a 5. So these 4, this one's in good condition. If you're gonna do the giveaway, you're doing it because of this. But these 4 cards did make the cut for sending on eBay. So I'll put these in new top loaders. Again, I invested $500 on new supplies about a month ago, just taking the next level, being more dedicated to getting better feedback, all that good stuff. So these 4, all I want to know for the feedback is how did you find the channel? I know with 8 new subscribers in the last couple of days, I'm guessing it's from eBay, but I'm curious. Down below, like the video, subscribe, and then right down on the bottom, how did you find the channel? Was it me telling you I made a channel, come on family and friends, help me out? Or was it you found it on your own? So these 4 I'll give away. I'll put them in nice new top loaders. All you gotta do is write on the bottom for the comments, how did you find the channel? And then on April 1st, I'm gonna have probably about 8 giveaways. I'm gonna do the random comment generator that I've seen in other YouTube channels, and we'll have winners, including a pack of 1920 Prism. These go for 40, 50 bucks. So what you should do, what I would recommend is going through all my giveaway videos, skip into the end of the video to see what the giveaway details are. That's fine if you don't watch the whole thing. They're long, I get it. And then just do what I ask, okay? Or you'll see a pattern in the comments of, oh, that's probably the question. So, if I were you, on March 31st, I would go through all my videos, the 10 giveaways, do what I expected there, and you'll win something. I don't have a huge amount of subscribers yet, so you have a good chance of winning. And then once this giveaway ends on April 1st, I'm gonna do a couple giveaways that are gonna get subscribers pretty quick, but I wanna thank people that joined early with a chance to win some things. All right, so today's video, Mail Day number 7, episode number 31. Let's jump into the graded cards first. This is my second copy of the 2012-13 this is Fleer, Michael Jordan, BGS 9.5. My second one, Surface 10, the rest are 9.5s. I purchased a LeBron 9.5 and a Jordan 9.5, and then also a LeBron 9 and Jordan 9 as well. And I plan on putting the 4 of them together. I just think that would look so cool if it was on a wall. So I got a second copy of this. Thinking about doing the same thing as a gift for my brother. If he's watching that, then he knows. All right, next one. I got this one for $120. I might have overpaid for this, but I feel that someone like Yogi Berra, who has the most World Series wins ever in the history of baseball as a coach and manager combined, this is a great investment. And I love the autographs from 98 until 2002. Just some of those early products that had these superstars like that. I do wish this was numbered. They have some variations that are numbered, but this one is not. All right, next one. My daughter wants to go outside and play. Not yet. All right, next up we got Dwyane Wade. This one was a $99 buy it now. I haven't seen these really pop yet. So obviously you've seen the LeBron one if you're familiar with the hobby. And I know there was another, I need to do more research on Ultra, but I know there was like a Hummer variation where you could buy in stores, in retail stores with LeBron on the front one. I know it was sponsored by, I think, Hummer. I don't know the exact details, but I thought this was a cool card. I know gold medallion cards from like 97, 98 are going up a lot. So I think it's only a matter of time before the gold ones go up for LeBron's rookie class and all of LeBron's friends. So I negotiated this down to, I think, 74. I was willing to pay 90 for it, but you gotta do that. You gotta lowball, you gotta try, because sometimes you get it. All right. I've been big on Derek Jeter. Anytime I can get a copy of this for 52 or less, so near mint 8, this is my 8th one that I've gotten. They got up to 85 recently. There was a one-day drop of under 50, and I scooped that up. I scooped one up at 52 as well before it's back up, and it's back up to 70. So if you see this card ever under 50, I probably was the sale, because I look at this every day. I also have Upper Deck, another copy of this. I think I'm up to 10 of these. These are long-term holds. My goal is to have 100 of these graded right at the end of the year. And those are just ones I put in a box and I'll keep for a long time. Again, this is just a card that I don't know how I've never seen this card until about a month ago. I just love the idea that it's numbered. I know it's a high pop card. They made thousands of these, like 50, 60, 70, 80,000 of these. But I like how it's numbered. It's an early numbered card. Cool art piece of Derek Jeter. These were, I think, 18 and 22 for those two each. One is a 9 grade, one is an 8. Cheap investment. I don't see that card going up like the other rookies do, but I just thought it was neat. Sometimes you have that with a hobby where it's more of a, not a short-term or long-term flip, just one that you enjoy. All right, I am big in picking up Randy Moss raw cards whenever I can. My collection of Randy Moss raw cards is now 200 plus, but anytime I can get these cards. So one benefit that I have with having so many Randy Moss cards, if I wanted to do grading of Randy Moss. All I would have to do is just go to my collection and I could pick the 5 that would grade the highest. But not everyone has 1 to 2 million cards. All right, DC Sports. This, I always buy them and I love it because they're new top loaders and combined shipping. Being from Minnesota, Karl Anthony Towns, I really don't think he'll be with the Timberwolves too much longer. Early penny insert. How could you not like that for a couple bucks? These will heat up eventually. Porzingis, numbered to 88. Red Wave, is that? No, Red Pulsar. It looks like circles. I'm not an expert on the variations, but Steven Jackson, rookie, numbered to 450 for a couple bucks. Again, pop count of things go down a lot when the serial number is less than 1,000. Chris Bosh, autograph, $14. Borderline Hall of Famer, especially if he kept playing in a heat. I think that was $14. Condition-wise, wow. I got one ding corner in the corner. You can't see it much, but. So this would be a 9. I mean, imagine a 9 PSA grade for this. The red matching the red PSA slab. I think graded a 9, this would get probably 60. I'm not gonna grade it, but I'm just saying. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, a couple bucks. Early Grant Hill. Insert, I'm big into SP, still M, 95, 94, 95, 95, 96, 96, 97. I love those SP. Like Garnett rookies, I probably have 40 SP Garnett rookies. And again, I could look and I could pick out 2 that could get PSA 9 or 10 because I have the quantity. Okay, again, I got 3. I won 3 of these auctions. I plan on flipping these probably in August because he'll be a top 5 projected fantasy running back and his cards will be, I'll triple my money for these. Picking up football now. This is my favorite insert set from a kid. I love the bumpy feel of that. I used to have a couple of those Kobe ones too, but I sold those. Drew Brees, happy retirement. Prism this year. Delvin Cook, Optic. And then that's all the DC Sports 87. Here is Carmelo. So just like the Dwyane Wade, I've been picking up these. So anybody that wins these cards in the next week are probably me, unless you guys look for them too. Because right now, whatever they go for, I'm still a buy in those. Because I think in 4 or 5 months, they'll double in price. Couple Bregman, first Bowman. Very cheap on this, but being a first Bowman. Dwight Howard, he's a Hall of Famer. Prism. He's extremely underrated just being on the Kings, which makes sense. Until Kings win, he's not going to be relevant, but Andre Drummond. Fantasy basketball-wise, he's a top 10 player sometimes. Numbered to 75, Prism Green. I know people are not big into draft picks, but Dak Prescott for $2, rookie Prism. And that was a little bit before the big spike in Dak Prescott. Acuna, I'm a big fan of Allen and Ginther. I was a big fan of Heritage. Heritage is spiked. Allen and Ginther eventually will too. Heritage right now is spiking for baseball. Found this cool, Vlad Jr. Bo Bichette. If you watch the channel, you know I'm big into Bo Bichette. Bo Bichette, I picked up 12 PSA 9 Topps rookies for a total of $14 a piece, shipped and taxes. And now they go for about 28. So that's only 5 months ago that the PSA 9 Bo Bichette Topps rookies have doubled in price. Trying to decide if I move a couple of them to see the market, but I think it's better to hold those because there'll be some highlights in his next couple years. Jared Goff, Optic. Another Bowman draft, Michael Thomas. Optic, Clyde. Tom Brady, can't go wrong there. Anthony Edwards. I've actually seen this card, I think, on the Sports Card Investor top. I got this for, I think, $6. So that one I might actually sell pretty quick. Tom Brady Optic. Again, these are cheap cards that I think are good investments. Okay, I love this set. I think I now have 15 of the tempered steel garnets because I've been buying garnets so long. I was buying the Topps rookies for $1 a piece for about 10 years. So garnet Topps cards, I got up to 115 of them. I have 0 now, but I took advantage of them selling for 10 to 15. Kirk Cousins, he's still our quarterback, I guess. That's more trade bait for my friend Nick. Alvin Kamara. So I'm showing you all these because instead of me making a video on what you should buy, I feel like it's more convincing if you see that I'm actually investing my money, not just saying that you should, and you're not willing to take the risk. Okay, people like the history of basketball now. This guy's from Minnesota, I believe. At least he played for the Minneapolis Lakers back before they were Los Angeles. You can see I bought a lot with combined shipping from this guy. Another DC Sports order, because I am constantly on their eBay looking for cards that I like. Oh yeah, another DC Sports. I should keep their business cards. Or maybe at the end of the month or end of the year I can just send them back 50 of these. Okay. All right, next up. Love these. Got these for $5 a piece. How cool is that? I don't know. Maybe HDA slab would look cool. I'm not going to do it, but I'm just saying it look cool. Color match. Again, these just scream Saved by the Bell. That restaurant that's in there, that's the only reason I bought it. Saved by the Bell. Hey, we're getting towards the end. And I left one of my autographs. I actually got a booklet signed by 6 people. I'll show you that at the end. I got Brian Urlacher, Russell Westbrook, Oscar Robertson. We talked in the video with my brother. Would you rather have an Oscar Robertson rookie or a Tyler Hero PSA 9 Prism? I'm gonna go Oscar Robertson autograph. All right. Hey, it's Jerry West in the background. I didn't notice that earlier. That's cool. We know a combination of players go crazy. Look what I'm gonna post soon. I've found 4 different sets where Kobe and Iverson are guarding each other. I just found that awesome. So that'll be a listing I'll do tomorrow. Julius Randle, he's good, again. Number 99. I think it's first year optic. Yeah, first year optic. All right. Miguel Cabrera, eventually refractors for baseball will heat up. Again, so right now I'm paying $1 a piece. Okay. Mookie, couple bucks, refractor. Bill Russell, Prism. I love these all day long at $2, $3. Combined shipping because I can see them being sold for $5 a piece. Reprint, but it's chrome. This is from 2010 Topps. I had one of these, sold it in May. I combined, there's a Walter Payton rookie, Joe Montana rookie, and like 10 others rookies. Steve Largent, Howie Long, Warren Moon. Is Hall of Fame rookies. Montana probably would have graded probably a PSA 7 or 8. Same with the Walter Payton, 7 or 8. Am I glad that I sold it? Yeah, I used that money for other things that I tripled my money on, but looking back, God, looking at the pictures that I took, those are 7 or 8 grades. And probably by now, if you're watching this, God, I would love to know how they did, because they sure looked like 7 or 8s to me. So I can't have that rookie back, but I can get a reprint for $2. Larry Fitzgerald, he was the ball boy for the Minnesota Vikings during Randy Moss's football rookie season. He's going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. For receivers in general, top 5 receiver of all time, I think that's hard to ignore anymore because he has such a long career. And I'm assuming he's playing again, but he could be retiring. I don't know. DeAndre Hopkins. I've never seen this set before. First year select. I'm not a huge Patrick Ewing fan. I saw in the news that he was at Madison Square Garden and they asked for his ID. He was very upset with that, wait a second, I'm going to Madison Square Garden and I have to give you my ID? I just found, it's true, he should not have to. Karl Anthony Towns. This is Premier Level Prism. Couple bucks. Paul George. One thing that I've noticed with DC Sports, I have never got a card that's Prism that I don't think would be a 9 or a 10. I don't think they don't post cards that are not in good condition. Brand new top loaders, great condition cards. Once you have that trust in a place, I don't mind spending $100 a month getting cards from them. And hopefully one day I can have that same reputation. Joe Namath, Brian Urlacher. All right, and what my long-term goal is, I have probably, for football alone, probably 5,000 football Prism cards. I've never bought a pack of Prism in my life, but I buy so many cards and I do these type of cards all the time. My collection of Prism and Optic is huge because I buy a lot of collections and I look for $1, $2 deals. So I'm trying to decide, how do you move that best? Do you say, here are all the 2012-13 basketball Prism cards in one big lot? I don't know. I don't know the best way to move those. Curious to hear your thoughts. All right. God, this is a banger. All right. Look at those 4 names. A lot of up-and-coming players. This is numbered out of 25. 21 to 25. That's from 2016 playoff. Playoff's not the best brand. Prime Cuts. So you have Trey Turner. That's how I found the card. Maybe I'll do a thumbnail right here. That's cool. Trey Turner is one that I'm looking at. I think I own probably 10 of his autographs now. I just bought a 2016 Topps Chrome autograph of a grade 9 mint BGS. Just bought that, and I can see that they even recently sold have gone up. I think people are catching on that for fantasy baseball, he's a top 6 player projected. If Washington becomes relevant again in the hobby and makes the playoffs, they're bound to go up. So Ketel Marte, Trevor Story, Corey Seager, those 4 names, they're all 4 of those guys could be all-stars this year. 4 all-stars on 1. I don't know the other 2. I think if I haven't heard their name yet, they're probably not going to be relevant. But it's all sticker autos. Just an awesome card. Such an awesome card. It was 120. I offered 100. I bought the Yogi from the same guy. So the Yogi Berra, I did buy it now. I said, I bought it. I'm going to get it. Would you do $20 less on this? And he accepted that within minutes. So I don't know. Would you rather have 6 autos like this or the Yogi Berra? Because I paid more for the Yogi Berra, which I don't think I'd pay 120 for that. But man, that Yogi Berra. I think the last card, I don't know if I showed you this or not. Michael Thomas. All right, that's it. That's a lot of stuff. So that's mail day for me for about 7 days worth of mail. So you can see I get a bunch of stuff, but I also sell a bunch. So it's a constant battle of how much can I spend? What part of my inventory should I look for next? If you guys have any ideas on what I should sell, what do you hope to see I put on eBay? Let me know. I would love to hear from you guys on, hey, what do you have for Shaq rookies? Or what do you have for John Stockton, Karl Malone rare inserts? Griffey rare inserts. So like Griffey, for example, I have 2,000 Griffies. I have probably 3,000 to 4,000 Cal Ripkins. So my quantity is monstrous. So you let me know. Let me know. Reach out anytime. I try to respond to comments as quick as I can. got that advice from my 11-year-old son. Yeah, I think that's it. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it.